Good morning and thank you for watching the Weather Now. Time now 11:10. Running just a little bit behind this morning, but appreciate you all hanging with us and getting your forecast right here, WTOC, on our digital platforms, whether that be in the news app, the weather app, Roku device, Amazon Fire. Of course, we're streaming on Facebook, on Twitter as well. And I want to begin with Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar. Not a washout of a lunch hour, but in this Facebook post, if that's how you're getting this live feed, or maybe on Twitter, we were talking about some active shower activity out there. And certainly there are a couple of downpours. Right now, nothing major within Savannah city limits, but you get over into Bryan County, an area that has already seen a shower. Richmond Hill saw some wet streets there within the past 30-45 minutes. Probably still a damp stretch there, 95-17, right through Richmond Hill proper and on the east side over towards the Ogeechee River. Right now, that same shower is off to your north and to your west. And as I put this in motion over the past 45 minutes, notice how it moves through Richmond Hill, especially the south side, now moving kind of northwest or west-northwest towards generally 280 Pembroke, but maybe crossing 119 just south of Pembroke. Brief heavy rain with this, but may weaken just a little bit as it moves deeper into northern Bryan County and then approaching southern Bullitt County and possibly portions of Liberty County as well. So I want to put a tracker on this. Weather computer is what I'm working with right here, in case you're wondering what I'm moving around and what I'm clicking on. So here we go. If it remains on the present heading, which we could see subtle changes, Letford 1130, southward 1150 or so, as this pushes generally towards that junction between Bullitt County and portions of Liberty County and kind of those areas where all the counties kind of meet there just to the west of Pembroke. And expanding the view, you know, there's not much else going on out there. This is pretty much the only decent shower activity. We do have a few sprinkles here in the city of Savannah at the moment, but the one heavier shower confined to areas west of the city of Savannah over towards Hinesville, Fort Stewart. And another little cluster of showers here actually developing in southern Emmanuel County, and that is going to continue to move off to the west-northwest as well. So here we have one little shower south side of Swainsboro, going to cross Georgia 297, I should say, near Nunez. Also Lombard, south of there, Oak Park, US 1. That's moving west-northwest towards Gillis Springs, maybe Georgia 56. But aside from those two areas, Emmanuel County and Bryan County, we are mostly dry at the moment. Now that may change as we go through the day, add a little bit more heat to the atmosphere. An onshore flow, south and easterly breeze continues. We will have the chance of additional showers in the forecast. In fact, here we are 1 p.m. indicating we have a little bit more activity along and north of I-16, maybe a couple of splash and dash showers in the low country early afternoon. Notice how it increases, though, and expands to include areas south of I-16, even south of the Altamaha River by 3:30. Bullitt County, inland areas, Emmanuel County, Toombs-Tatnall County, Screven County, Hampton County, Carlton, Beaufort counties, and even, you know, the coastal areas, I-95 as well. Kind of a random smattering of rain today. That's at 3:30. Going deeper into the evening, I think the majority of the evening commute looking okay here in the Savannah Metro, the city of Savannah, Chatham County, but heavier rain pushing up the Savannah River towards Augusta. As we kind of get deeper into the day, the trend will be for the greatest rain chance to shift inland. Probably won't be completely dry for Chatham County during the evening commute, but not terrible either. And then we're just watching that chance overnight tonight, late this evening, early tomorrow morning for just a couple of these isolated coastal showers that have tended to develop offshore to approach the beaches. That's kind of a late evening, early morning sort of trend in this weather pattern, and that may indeed happen again tonight. I'm going to step out of the shot really quickly, grab my phone. I'm sure I have a lot of questions coming in. Needed to charge that up for just a little bit before I get to your questions. Didn't want this to die in the middle of our conversation. So, pulling up the WTOC TV Facebook page right now. That's a great way to get the latest and greatest, to ask your questions there. Also on Twitter at WTOC11. Hey there, Zelly. Thank you for watching. Cynthia, good morning. Marilyn, Bianca, good morning to you. Good morning, Vivinell. Tammy, good morning. Latoya wants to know about Kirk. Kirk is essentially no more. We have seen these systems develop the past few days. Leslie as well, both very weak right now. Leslie has a greater likelihood of morphing into something a little bit stronger later on. But again, the latest from National Hurricane Center, taking you over to Kirk as this loads up on the weather computer. Notice how it has stopped. There's no forecast path anymore. It's moving west at 23, and it has diminished. May re-strengthen, though, because we are seeing, winds occasionally up around 30, 40 miles an hour, but it's kind of lost that really tight circulation and some of the other science that's needed to classify this. So it has weakened. We are still tracking subtropical storm Leslie there in the north central Atlantic. Again, zooming out. And it's way out here in the middle of nowhere. But what we have is kind of interesting out here. It's an area of low pressure even further to the north. And these two may interact with each other, become something much deeper, much stronger, but remaining out in the middle of the Atlantic where it's not going to bother the United States. What we are watching a little bit more closely is an area of disturbed weather now with a 30 to 40% chance of developing within the next 2 to 5 days. Some storminess down here between the Bahamas and Bermuda, moving northwest, then north and northeast. Some data just bring this close, whatever it becomes or whatever it doesn't become, closer to the mid-Atlantic here, North Carolina, Virginia, into the day, kind of the middle week time frame there. So there is a medium chance of development. No local impacts expected from this. Georgia Coastal Empire, our South Carolina Lowcountry counties, but it's possible we could get some breezy winds, some showers in North Carolina. But it's also going to be dealing with some wind shear, and a lot of the heavier rain will be on the east side of this system. It appears to be out over the ocean is where the greatest impacts will be. Not expected to become particularly strong, but could briefly get a name out of this. And again, going back to the Facebook feed now, this is the closest thing to us and still not going to bring us any significant impact. So hopefully that kind of explains what's going on. Kirk, to summarize that, temporarily weakened, basically gone, but we're watching for maybe redevelopment in the Caribbean down the road in a few days, but then we'll probably be gone once again as it interacts with quite a bit of wind shear there in the Caribbean Sea. Leslie is not a problem for us. This is not a problem for us, but something that we're watching and, geographically speaking, is the closest to the United States. Hey there, Angie. Hey there, Tony. Gave you the tropical update. Let's talk about the 7-day forecast. Again, no major changes coming up here for the next few days. We're going to see conditions that are, a little warmer than normal, especially here Tuesday and our Wednesday. As we're going to dry it out a little bit. High pressure kind of building in temporarily. So upper 80s, lower 90s versus mid to upper 80s. Rain chances slightly lesser there Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, cold front moves in. It stalls. We don't really get much of a cool down. That's a bit of an adjustment. We weren't expecting anything huge, but there was a chance we were going to get a cool down from this. And we do technically cool down a little bit in the next weekend, maybe more so early the following week, but really serving to just enhance our rain chances. Sharifa says we've had 2 light rain showers out here on Coffee Bluff. Thank you for that report. Yeah, a couple rain showers around the area, and that will continue. Stewart says hope you have good weather later in the week. May drive down from Noonan. Not bad weather, but some scattered rain around. No significant issues. Hey there, Richard. Good morning, Tony. Priscilla, good morning to you. Good morning, Tanya Vaughn. Thank you all for watching. So there's the 7-day forecast. Not incredibly bad weather any day, but greater rain chances Thursday, Friday on into the coming weekend. Want to remind you, if you want to catch the latest and greatest forecast, Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is in the house. He's going to be fine-tuning the forecast. Have a live look at radar for you, talking about what he expects to go down this afternoon. And you can catch that on The News at noon in the WTOC weather app or the news app. Again, you do not have to be near a TV to catch the news at noon. I'm going to show you how you can watch it in the WTOC weather app now, and it's actually on our home screen. All you have to do is scroll down. That's a recorded video forecast up top, and another recorded video forecast here from this is actually from this afternoon, but into this morning, and that'll be up there shortly. And then where you see I may have passed it. There we go. Watch live. You click on that, and that'll route you during a newscast to WTOC programming, and you will be able to watch the news. So to summarize today, isolated to scattered showers through the early evening hours, high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. It's a little bit humid, a little bit breezy. Onshore flow continues, and Dave Turley will be on WTOC or in your app shortly with the latest forecast.